Guys, tonight we're going to pay tribute. It was the title of the program also, with honor to this guy. And this patch right here would have been a patch that he wore when he was under siege in Azovstal. His name is Nazarii Hrintsevich. His call sign is Hrinka. And I know, it's on Twitter, it's out there. This guy is legendary in Ukraine. You may ask tonight, what does Hrinka mean? Hrinka means toast, like buttered bread that you toast. That's what Hrinka, call sign toast. He was 19 years old, under siege in Azovstal in Mariupol early in the war. Once the siege was over and the Azovstal defenders were taken to Turkey, where they were in prison, held, he spent 4 months in captivity. So, under siege in Azovstal at 19, 4 months in captivity. He returned to Ukraine, regained his health, and he went straight back to the front to fight. Recently, he had returned to the front, and unfortunately, he has been killed. So tonight, we pay tribute. Um, to Nazarii Hrintsevich, call sign Hrinka. Now, if you want to talk about the level of these Ukrainian soldiers, we can just supply them. I have Hrinka talking, and I've got it translated for you. Here is Hrinka Nazar talking recently about the war.
No one will fight for us, that's for sure. And we won't win this war. War is not won without bloodshed, that's all. I think the war could last a year or two, maybe even more, but it will be nothing like it was with Kherson or Kharkiv, where it was easy. Now it will be very tough, and the blood of our defenders will be shed for each meter of our sacred land, that's all. It will be as difficult as possible. Given the huge information war and the battlefield war, we as civilians can only wait, do everything for the army, and live our lives. That's all there is to it. Help and help. Yes, I'm saying do everything for the army.
So there you have it. That is Nazar Hrinka. You may wonder, okay, Greg, what did he mean when he said it's not going to be like Kherson? It's not going to be like Kharkiv going forward in the war, which could last another year or two or longer. We will spill blood. It will be very difficult. What is he talking about there? I will tell you. The very early stages of the war, the first week, Russia was in the center of Kharkiv. Russia had Kharkiv if they wanted it, and we talked about this yesterday, and had pushed the troops into Kharkiv. They shocked and awed, and they had tanks in the center of Kharkiv. And then Russia received a pullback order. You can go look it up, guys. I covered it right from the beginning. And they retreated out of Kharkiv and went back into Russia and then rotated down east. What he meant there was we did not have to fight too hard to get Kharkiv back. Kherson. Kherson was completely occupied. And there were about 10 months that Russia held Kherson. And yes, Ukraine formed a counteroffensive, put the pressure on Kherson. But it was a combination of the pressure and the withdrawal. Russia didn't fight to the last man in Kherson. They withdrew across the river. This is exactly what he's talking about. Interpreted, There will be no withdrawals now. They're not going to pull out of somewhere and we just get that territory back. Every meter will be a drop of blood. And we are witnessing that now. So we shall see it. That is a hero. And his name is Nazar Hrintsevich. And I know it's an H, but it's pronounced with a G. Call sign Hrinka. 21 years old. Sad.